I finally met Werner. He says he wants to free his people from the pit, but there is something about him that doesn't sit right with me. He talks like a raider and carries himself like one too. Still, I agreed to help, and together we traveled to the Steel City. Shortly after we arrived, things went bad. I was beaten, stripped of my gear, and dragged off by the local raiders. Now I'm a slave. The woman I was supposed to meet with, Medea, told me the first step. Scavenging steel ingots. Sounds simple enough, except mutated creatures, the locals call trogs, overrun the entire Steelyard. They want nothing more than to rip my throat out. Let's not give them the chance. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of two wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tale of Two Wastelands with Mordecai in the Pit DLC. Yes, we have many ingots to grab. Wow, that's a lot of mines. And I must have been too busy ending the video because there are two right here that we could have easily grabbed when we killed these wildmen. This guy does have a sniper. I guess I'll take it. I don't plan on using the sniper because, you know, it's kind of all we ever use. And I want to mix it up a little bit. We got the unique .32 last time. Now it is still a 32 pistol, but maybe with the extra crit chance we can kill some people with it. Trogs aren't too scary. I guess let's drop down here because there's some more steel ingots. Gonna try to get 100. You get, well, you might get a perk for it, but you definitely get some really good equipment from it. Is there another trog? Where? Someone. Oh, it's you. Can I even hit you down here? Yeah, I guess I can. Unless you just vanish into nothing. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I have the quest on right now because there's some like this where if you really don't know where you're going, you're never gonna find them. They're so like stowed away. Oh, hello. VATS is really good against trogs if we can get the kill on them because it'll reset our action points. And a bunch more. We have enough to leave, but where's the fun in that? We have 30 out of 100 apparently. We're a third of the way there. It's not too bad with the quest markers. I've done this before, so I don't feel too bad for just revealing them all like this. Just kind of removes a little bit of the tedium of it all. And we have some more over here. And a combat shotgun, and I guess we'll take it. You would think, maybe you had to reload. You would think a combat shotgun would be enough. Trogs aren't that dangerous. I feel like they kind of did a disservice to how terrifying they should have been by making them as weak as they are. Oh, watch out for the trogs. They're so dangerous. Are they though? Are they? I'm using like the worst gun in the game and not really having a problem with them. Melee enemies in general just struggle to ever really do anything. Obviously Deathclaws will wreck you if they get to you, but okay, well, you don't have a gun, so if I get up somewhere high, what are you gonna do about it? More ingots. And more ingots. Nice. 40. There's some in there, but I think you don't get those until you like walk back in and the main quest progresses a little bit, so I'm trying to get all the ones out here first. Trogs on the trains. Kind of forgot how you get up here. I guess they'll lead the way. Don't have VATS for him. It's fine. Trogs are the least threatening thing in this entire game, honestly. Maybe rad roaches. They're on the same level as that. I say that, they do hit decently hard, but everything kind of hits us hard. I don't know, actually. Now that we have a little bit of... No, we don't even have any armor. Haven't been picking it up. Yeah, trogs suck. Okay. More ingots. Can I get you off down here? Yeah? Nice. Oop. I might have talked too much smack. Yeah, okay, Trog Brutes hit a little bit harder. Still easy to kill, though. Alright, might have to switch guns. We are out of ammo with that. Yeah, I'm trying to think, other than the unique one you get from doing the main quest here, I don't know if there are any other unique guns. There's more melee weapons, I feel like, in this DLC than there are ranged guns, like unique ones. Compass markers aren't the most useful here because there's a lot of verticality in this area. That's one thing I really like about it, is they really use the environment to its full potential, but makes the map markers and stuff not very helpful. I see an enemy, but it's a wild man who's in no position to get to me. Did I just glitch myself into this? No, okay. Just wanted these. And these. Yeah. All right. Let's head in here. There are some in here, and it's a nice, cool little dungeon. You can get some good stuff. Requires a key. Someone's mad at us. I don't know who. We can use the turrets, but where's the fun in that? We will use a Radix, though. Rad's here. Yeah, I mean, are Trogs really a problem? Are they? I don't think so. What they should have done, if they weren't going to make them hard to kill, like they are now, they should have just flooded you with them. Like I should be fighting 10, 15 every single time. Okay, so let's read this terminal. Supply plant terminal. Regarding new Protectrons. There have been several complaints in the past couple of weeks regarding the new factory Protectrons installed throughout the plant. Some of you feel that this is the first step in the long process of phasing out the human aspect of the plant. Please be assured that this is not our intention. The new Protectrons are only here to protect you, the workers. Also, please remember to carry your ID with you at all times. The Protectrons are programmed to make sure those present in the plant are valid employees. This is one of the most relevant set of terminal journal entries ever regarding recent employees. Those employees who have recently took it upon themselves to incapacitate a Protectron with a bucket of water and sledgehammer have been dealt with and no longer work at the plant. Let this be a reminder to all employees. Those caught harassing and or damaging the factory Protectrons will be dealt with swiftly and severely. We've ordered 3 new Protectrons to be installed immediately in the plant. One will take the place of the recent Protectron that was destroyed by our very own employees, who, let me remind you, are now ex-employees. The other 2 will take their positions working on the assembly line. Classic. It's never been more relevant, has it? People being replaced by robots. No, let's just kill you now, since we have the height advantage. It's kind of crazy they can't find us. We're not using a silenced gun, and we don't have our Chinese stealth suit. And they still can't see us. Okay, more turrets. I'm good. I don't know why I'm picking up grenades and mines. I really thought we might struggle a little bit more here, but that has just not been the case. So you can go in here. Yes, push the button and lock yourself in there. You'll have to reload the game. It won't ever open back up and you can't reach the button. Learned that the hard way. Okay, tripwire. But why? What does that trip? The skeleton? I don't see a shotgun or grenades or anything. Guess we'll loot the trogs. They sometimes have food. Do we really need to sneak though? Maybe, if there's another trap here. Automated maintenance. So we can turn on a Protectron. I'll do that. It's kind of fun. Is he gonna attack us? I don't know if I have an employee ID on me. Guess we'll see when the time comes. Hello.
Move. along, please?
Yeah, he's chilling. Okay, so I know we can go this way, and there's not necessarily a secret, but yeah, there are some ingots over here, wildmen, and a flamethrower. Flamethrowers just destroy trogs. Like, it's not even funny. Did you kill some people? Yeah. Maybe killed this trog here. Good going. Yes, and so here you can see some skeletons with bobby pins who were trying to break in to this office right here, the manager's office. Locked himself in here, apparently with some steel ingots. Nice. Take all of those. Bunch of 32 rounds. Nice. And the manager's terminal, who is also dead. Regarding new protectrons, okay, so we already read the first 3. Let's read his journal entries. Number 1, I brought it up with management today that the men down at the plant aren't taking the new shipment of robots lightly. They fear losing their jobs, and I don't blame them. It's my job to make sure morale stays high no matter what happens. It's hard to look each man in the eye and tell them that he has nothing to worry about, even though I very well know he'll be unemployed in less than a month. I don't know how long I can continue to lie to these men. Tom McMullen, supply plant supervisor. I've managed to delay a rather large shipment of protectrons today. I told management that we've been having problems with the previous batch of robots and are not prepared for another batch anytime soon. This is complete bullcrap, of course. The robots work perfectly. They outperform our best worker by a factor of 5. The men continue to lose morale day after day. Some blame me, but they don't understand that this is completely out of my hands. I'm doing everything I can to help these men keep their jobs. Management made a surprise visit to the plant today. I guess they've stopped believing what I've been telling them about the robots not performing to standards. They saw firsthand the speed and efficiency of the robots. Unfortunately, they also caught 2 employees in the act of tearing apart a protectron and smashing it with a sledgehammer. I was to blame, of course. The men are starting to believe I'm working closely with the managers and helping them in every way possible to save my own skin. News broke out today over the loudspeakers that everyone needs to vacate the plant by 1 p.m. Due to budget cuts, this plant is shutting down. The men knew at once there was no budget cut. They ultimately decided I was to blame, having seniority in this section of the plant. As soon as I heard the news, I grabbed my pistol and made for the exit. It was quickly barricaded. I turned around and ran into this utility closet and locked the door behind me. I'll stay in here until the men go home. The men won't leave. They're determined to wait until I come out. Probably going to give me one hell of a beating, that I'm sure of. I wish they understood how hard I worked for them, how I used every opportunity to delay the inevitable. They better get going though. It's almost 1 p.m. The robots will be in here in half an hour, sooner if management hears of what's happening. I begged them to leave before the robots got here. They laughed and said they'd take care of the robots. It's me they wanted. Then came the familiar rattle of a protectron. That got their attention. I soon heard laughter, cursing, and screaming down the hall. I opened the door and stepped outside. A couple of the workers burst around the corner screaming for help. A red laser lashed out from down the hall and severed Tim's right arm in 2. I panicked and ran back into the closet and shut the door. The men slammed into the door and begged me to open it. I didn't say a word, just sat stunned, listening to their screams of agony as the robots finished them off one by one. Then silence. I put my ear to the door and listened. I heard the clanking of the protectron feed down the hall. I grabbed my pistol and backed away from the door. No way am I opening this door for anyone or anything. Whoever reads this, let it be known I did everything in my power to keep everyone's job at the plant, and let this be an example of how not to replace humans with machines. I guess it's implied he shot himself with his gun? Maybe? Yes, very relevant and very depressing. One of my favorite sets of journal entries, though. Really the only one in the pit that I can think of. All right, well, now that we read that uplifting story, let's go kill things to erase it from our memory. There are some beds here. Man opener. So this is the unique auto axe, I think. Man, I cannot pick this up. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, the unique auto axe. So it's slightly better. It probably has like increased crit chance. No, decreased crit chance, but it ignores armor. That's pretty good. Should we, yeah, let's repair it with our non-unique one. Not going to be using it, but we can turn this on. Shoot some baseballs. Some bases are set up around here. Gotta do something, I guess, with all your free time. Okay, is there anything over there? No. Ooh, trogs. Including a savage. I think savages are the highest level ones. Let's just, yeah, take him out. In a single shot. I wish there were more savages, because they're at least a little bit tougher. Not by much, though. Someone still... Oh, that's the Protectron down there. Yes, let's not shoot our gun in here. Seems like a bad idea. And we're done. 3... Oh, yeah, we missed one. Did I not see it? Oh, yeah. Totally walked right by it. There you go. That's why we have quest markers on. All right, just back outside then. We're all done in here. Definitely worth walking into to get that little bit of backstory about this steel mill and everything. Okay, there's still a lot left, and some of them are in locations that I have forgotten how to get to. So, like that one and that one. You can go up pretty high, so I just need to find the right pathway to do that. Okay, so there are some ingots right over there. Can I get on top of this? Yes. Can I get over here? Yes, there you go. That's how you get them. At least one way to get them. Couldn't figure it out before. Like I said, they do a really good job with the verticality of this whole place. I wish they would do it a little bit more. They do actually do a pretty good job of it in Fallout 4. A lot of downtown Boston has a lot of high-rise buildings that you can just use to get around and stuff. I don't know, it's just kind of a cool thing you don't really see in these kind of games, surprisingly enough. Wish there was more of it. Everything is very ground level, first floor, especially on the exterior. Who's shooting at us? You? Stop it. Make me come up there. I might have to come up there. The 32 sucks. At least we found our way up. I'm missing any ingots as I come up here. I don't think so. It's not too bad. If you explore the whole place and are really just checking every corner, you'll get the ingots without any problems. I just don't want to have to keep doubling back. And I've just done it so many times that it's still fun, but I don't enjoy searching for every single one. I'm like, you know, I have 95 ingots. Which one did I miss? And you don't know. Oh, hello. Just gonna stand there and look at me. All right. You got a gun. I don't know why you weren't using it. Who's shooting me now? Where did you come from? Oh, this gun sucks so bad. Oh my gosh, there we go, jeez. Well, we're out of ammo with this again. I'm going to repair some of our guns. I keep picking up like repair kit stuff to make, you know, better repair kits, but I don't know if you ever need to again once you get Jerry Rigger. It's just so good. Let's switch, I guess, to the combat shotgun. Why not? It is fun to shoot. It's also keep the healing going. We are very, very injured here. Turns out when you have 0 armor built into your clothing, you take a lot of damage.
Time for you to bleed.
Okay, this is maybe the most difficult part, and it's only because we're like half naked, right? And like purposefully using not the best gear and everything. There are a lot of wild men, yes, like that. And they have the high ground, so they have the advantage. I'm gonna stay here, because the 2 of them left, I don't think can get me right here. Can we loot him?
Want a little, huh? You want a little something?
Dang. Guy just came at me with a knife. Unprovoked. All right, there you are. Is that a turret? Oh, that's why it's dealing so much damage to me. I thought it was a guy. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, you're now out of stim packs. Some more 32 shots. So bad. There we go. We got it. There's more people, though. They might be pretty high up, so we can't see them on the compass on the bottom. Turret control system. I'm good. I don't need the extra help. Don't see anyone. Okay, I'm just gonna keep sprinting. They're gonna start shooting, so I'd like to be as close as possible to them. So I thought someone else was up here. Why am I in danger? Okay. Yes, the mother load of steel ingots. What was that, like 10? 20 more to go? You want to come up here anyways to get the high ground, because from here you can drop down to, I think, the location of the other ones by taking this bridge right here. So kind of works itself out. It's a very natural progression to get everything. And so we can grab these down here. We're still missing those over there. Those over there. Here is a bunch more. Let's get these ones if we can. How do I get over there? Can I get onto the fence? Maybe, but I missed it. I think some trogs will spawn in, or these might just be ones that have been trying to find us forever and just finally got down to where we were. Yeah, how do you get these? I think if we can get on the fence here. Yes. And then maybe get out of here. Maybe jump onto the pipe? Oh. Yeah, like how are you gonna find out that you need to go over here, man? This isn't even in like the actual bounds of the game. You have to know to drop down over here. It's crazy. And I can't even like technically do it. There's gotta be some way to get up on this pipe. If I was playing by myself, I might just TCL because I'm lazy, but we'll do it legit. There we go. This should let us get back there. Yeah, but like, how would you know to come over here? Nothing really leads you over here. Auto axe will take. How did you get over here? Surely there's got to be some way to get here besides that, right? You usually don't have to do a lot of platforming in Fallout, so it's just surprising. And we're out of ammo. We can use the man opener, why not? Maybe because we don't have a lot of health, but... Yeah, how are people dying to trogs? Hold out your giant metal chainsaw of death, and they walk into it. Okay, so the only ones left are the ones back in the actual mill itself that we can grab, and then these 2 or 3 over here that I forget how to reach. Not too bad. And you would see them when you're walking around, so... Ooh, I didn't see the trog though with those quest markers in his front of his face. Hello. He did get a hit off, I'll give him that. And almost killed us. It's more than most trogs have ever done. Alright, well, that is all of the ones out in the Steelyard here, so let's head on back. Like I said, it's not too bad, especially with the quest markers. We found them all pretty fast. 100 sounds daunting, but a lot of them are in huge piles. The funny part is that, oh, I get 10. Oh no, I'll never be able to do that. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, this is like the weird part. Something has to happen. Right? Don't the trogs... Can we not get those yet? I feel like there's some sort of event or something. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They chewed through the wire here, and so now we can go over here and get the last 3. But yeah, there you go. All 100. Steel driving man. And didn't really seem like we got a perk. That's a little sad. All right, I'm back.
Well now,
I got them all.
look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore on account of decapitation.
Okay, so I am actually going to, instead of turning them all in at once, I want to show you what we get for each set of 10. So we got the labor outfit, which is basically just a better slave outfit that gives you strength, agility, and endurance. Pretty good, all things considering. This is why I don't come here with my gear, because why would I ever use this otherwise? 10 more.
Looks good. Guess I could spare this.
Okay, filtration helmet, so he just gave us the unique version of that, I think. Pretty cool, I like it.
Yeah, looks like you earned it. If you're heading back out there, these ought to help you with the trogs.
Give us steel knuckles, is that unique? I know there's like brass knuckles, but steel knuckles? That might be like a unique version of them, I don't know.
What do you have for me?
Not too good for us.
How about I give you some metal this time? Here, this armor was a special order for one of the hole fighters. Great against bullets, but didn't help him when he got pushed off the bridge.
Yeah, metal master armor. This armor is pretty good. Energy weapons plus 10. We're sort of building towards that, but we won't have it when we need it. Unarmed plus 10, agility minus 1. Just metal armor. I think it's a little bit different, like around the chest. Better than what we had, though.
Sure thing. Bit of a weird one here. Found it from some suck out of town. Some genius got to tinkering with his laser. Polished metal barrel, a few prisms in there, and he got this lethal light show.
Okay, so this one's really, really good. I forgot you get this energy weapon. So that energy weapon bonus is going to help us, the metal blaster. So it's like a shotgun laser gun. It does so much damage. I don't know if our shotgun perks count towards it though. But yeah, you can see increased crit chance and increased damage. Laser rifles have an inherent critical chance, but they don't have that damage. So this is just like a long range shotgun. Like the lasers will go far. So super good. Our first like real energy weapon that we have enough points to actually do something with. What is our energy weapons? 47 with the armor? That's not terrible.
Mill always needs
There is something
more metal.
better you get though.
You bet I do. Check out this cutting edge of fashion. Wear this armor, and everyone's gonna want to get close to you. Which just means they'll be inside your blast radius, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. More armor, the bombshell armor, I guess it's light. It gives you guns and explosives, which is pretty good. Has a decent amount of damage resistance for light armor. The lady who had some mini nukes on her titties, this is the male version of it. We have the other piece, the back half of it. Kind of silly, but whatever.
Guess you earned this. Used to belong to a desert priest. Said wearing it made him bulletproof. Of course, that didn't stand up to a little testing. But damn if it wasn't a gloriously fun time.
Yeah, it's funny. This guy actually kind of likes you because you're such a good slave, basically. He gave us Leather Rebel, some leather armor. Another kind of unique set of armor. I don't know if I have mods changing what they look like normally. I could. 30 damage with resistance, which is really good for light armor and leather, and +1 charisma. Pretty much the worst skill in the entire game, but you know.
All the metal you're bringing in, I suppose it's worth giving you something to really help with those trogs. Here, this thing's mauled trogs and ghouls from here to Monroeville. Give it a whirl.
The Mauler, because we really need more help against the trogs. They're such a problem. All right, we're gonna start, since we actually have some unique guns now, I'm gonna start throwing these generic crap ones I don't really want away. Well, maybe we should keep them in case we need to repair stuff. I'll just stick them in here. Yeah, we just got the Mauler. I think it's essentially the same thing. It just has more damage over time. So I would think the man opener is better because it ignores armor. But maybe this is better against unarmored enemies. I don't know. Looks pretty much the same too. Same model.
Mill always needs more.
Is this the last one?
I probably shouldn't. But damn if you ain't earned it. Here. This is the best gun I ever had. A little slower on the trigger, but she makes up for it in power and accuracy. Yous are in good health.
All right, this is the gun I've been wanting for this entire playthrough. It's a lot better in Fallout 3 because it's one of the only guns that has a silencer on it. But yes, got a pretty cool scope. It looks cool. It's unique. It's not based off any other real gun. I guess it kind of looks like a sawed-off assault rifle, like it took the stock off. But yeah, has a silencer, does increased crit damage, and has increased crit chance. This thing is a monster. You could get this in the pit and use it for the rest of the game. It's so good. One of my favorite guns. Plus it uses 5.56, which you just have so much of. And there's AP rounds for 5.56, so I don't know, it's such a good gun. Metal Blaster and this are both really good. I think we have one more set.
Well, I'll be damned. That makes 100 ingots you found. And here I remember thinking you'd be lucky to bring back any at all. Ain't no question. You earned the treasure of my collection. This armor goes all the way back to when the Brotherhood tried to wipe out the pit. Some of the tribals who worshipped Asher made it to look like their god. Try it on, and you'll feel a little like a god yourself. Yep, guess you got every last one out there. You're one hell of a stealer, kid.
Thanks.
All right then. Come back when you've got more.
All right, so that is the final reward. Some unique power armor. AP plus 15, melee weapons plus 5, luck plus 1, and strength plus 1. Pretty damn good. Plus it looks cool. I really, really like the design of this. The cow skull really brings it all together. If you kill Asher, the person they're talking about, I feel like he has a helmet. I think there's a helmet for this power armor set. Maybe. You either have to kill him or side with him and he gives you one. I don't know. Yeah, super cool. We're going to use that. We haven't really used power armor this entire playthrough. The main problem is it weighs 40 pounds. I don't want to leave unique armor behind. Just one of those things I never do because it hurts the soul. We're going to have to be a little bit more stingy with what we pick up, but we don't need to pick up crap weapons anymore because we just have good ones. And yeah, we need to return to Medea. I like to think we did such a good job that they're not suspecting a single thing anymore. Like, holy crap, dude. You got 100 ingots when most people couldn't even bring back one. The whole design of this place is really cool too. Lots of unique animations that obviously aren't in the vanilla game because there's not a steel mill in the vanilla game. You can see some of the steel and molten metal being moved around. I don't know, that's just, they did a really cool job with the design of this whole place. So we can't just fast travel closer, I think. Nope, that actually put us farther away.
Any luck finding Wild Bill?
I did find him, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where is he now? Did he come back with you?
Speech 20, Bill said to let you know he's okay, but he can't come back. I heard Bill's blood-curdling screams, and I knew it was too late. This is one of the funniest and most messed up set of dialogue options in the entire game. And I'm going to reload. I should have quick saved because I want to show it off because it's so messed up, but so funny. Yes, I heard Bill's blood-curdling screams, and I knew it was too late.
Oh no!
I saw multiple trogs clawing, tearing, and chewing on his limbs.
That's horrible. Poor Bill.
I scared off the trogs and ran to Bill. He was still alive.
Bill, he was alive?
Barely. He was calling for you. I had to put him out of his misery.
Please stop. I can't hear any more of it. I don't feel so well.
He's one tough bastard. Took every shot of my pistol. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm gonna faint. Please stop it.
And one large concrete block to the head.
I don't feel... I'm going to...
So damn smart. How'd you end up here, huh?
Hey, she dropped some stim packs. Wow, she dropped a lot of stim packs. Maybe that's the optimal route to go. Yeah, just so messed up. But definitely worth picking one time. I'm gonna reload, because obviously Mordecai would not actually do that. That's horrible. It's just so funny. We'll tell you the truth. He was in the Steelyard and he's dead. I found his body there. I'm sorry.
He's dead? But he promised us he would come back. I have to let the others know. Thank you for your help. Here, take these stim packs. They're all I have.
Well, there you go. That's really funny. If you knock her out like that, she drops those 6 stim packs everywhere. That's great. Can I get some more gruel?
Hey, you want some horrible food?
That's why I'm here.
It's your funeral. Here you go.
All right. I like how this is how we look now. Yeah, you know, it's me, the slave. Wearing my power armor with my 2 best guns in the entire game. You know.
Good. Just in time. Asher has ordered everyone into the square. Rumor has it that he's going to open up the arena. That's perfect for us.
Plans that include to-the-death arena fights need clearance by me before I participate. An arena, interesting, so that's part of your plan?
It's simple, really. From time to time, Asher opens up the arena. We call it the Hole. Any slave who wants to can fight against the gladiators. If you win, you get your freedom. More importantly, you get an audience with Asher. It's the only way a slave will ever get to talk to him directly. You fight, you win, and when you talk to Asher, you take the cure.
And he'll just give it to me?
Not exactly, no. Werner has a distraction planned. We haven't been making these weapons for nothing, you know. But when you're meeting with Asher, you'll be close enough to grab the cure. Get it and bring it to me. Now let's get out there and listen to Asher's speech. There'll be hell to pay if the guards catch us in here.
Citizens of the pit, workers of downtown, traders of uptown, and all fierce souls who do what must be done, I bring you good news. We stand at the dawn of a new golden age, where others merely survive. We thrive! Our industry is the envy of the Commonwealth. Our safety is the envy of the capital wastes. Our might is the envy of Ronto. And while I have led your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the pit. And most of all, they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards. Freedom from fear, freedom from disease, freedom to live as once we did before we were shackled by atomic fire. And so, to celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom? Who among you will risk your life in the crucible to create a new life of freedom in Uptown? Who will take this rare chance to thrive?
Right here! We have one! This man here will fight in the hole. Come on, Asher. Will you send someone to the hole who actually stands a chance?
Very well, Medea. If that is the will of the workers, then this man shall be their champion. Sir, you carry not only the dream that workers can become free, but that we may all someday become truly free from the threats of our world. Prepare yourself, sir. And when you are ready to be forged anew, report to Phaedra in the steel mill. The rest of you are dismissed.
You head down to the hole. Talk to Phaedra. She sets up the fights.
Hey, we can actually pull out our gun now. We couldn't before. Can you kill him? Is he dead? Oh, no. Okay, he's unconscious. That's funny. Yeah, you can't pull out your gun in that entire sequence. Yeah, I like to think he said yes because we're wearing the exact same Brotherhood of Steel armor set as him. He's like, ooh, that guy's a baller. It does kind of go with the filtration helmet. You know, it's not a perfect match, but it's looks cooler than I thought it would. All right, let's kill some scrubs in the pit, in the arena. It's so funny doing this quest when you get all these steel ingots like this. I think maybe it's after you do the arena, you get your gear back. Yeah, so you can't use your gear yet.
So you're the dumbass scab that signed up to fight in the hole, huh? Well, head on down. Phaedra's waiting for you.
We'll see who's laughing when I'm done.
And what are you doing down here, slave? Don't tell me your pale ass is gonna throw down.
You're more pale than me, lady. Where do I sign up?
You don't sign up. You tell me you want to fight, I set up a fight. You die, and I repeat it with the next jackass slave who comes in here. Sound good? You want in? Come on, death's gotta be better than your life, am I right?
True, true. Yeah, let's fight.
Oh yeah? You sure you're ready to die?
I think I'll be just fine.
Well, all right. I've got one for you right away. Or you can take some time to put your affairs in order. It's up to you.
Let's do it. Well, who am I going to be fighting?
We're gonna throw you in there with a bunch of the other scabs who think they've got what it takes. You're all gonna fight it out, and the last one standing gets to move on. Probably won't be you, though.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
If you're ready, just step on in.
Did we get enough XP to level up? No, but we are very close. I thought this DLC would give us a little bit more XP than we've been getting, but Trogs and stuff just don't. They give you like 8 XP, so I'm very doubtful that we're gonna hit level 50 unless I really go out of my way to do extra side stuff, like clear out some little pain stuff.
Friends, we have for you a group of slaves willing to kill and slaughter in order to become one of we privileged few. They will fight, they will die, and all for you, all for your entertainment. Now, are they ready to die for their chance at freedom? Let's find out. Release the barrels. Fight!
Yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest danger. I don't even know if I'd say that is there are a lot of rads in here. It's not too bad though. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, that was a hard fight. I didn't think we were gonna make it through.
Only one. Oh, my friends, what a fantastic fight! How far will this slave go?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I didn't notice that they like stood up there and like pound on the grates. That thing is still going past you, maybe dropping hot embers on you. The rads are pretty high in here.
Wow. Impressive, slave. Those were some of the toughest scabs around here. You've got some
they
fight
were
in
monsters.
you, it seems. But I wouldn't get too excited. I'm sure Asher's got something special planned for your next fight. Here's something for the rads. Enjoy it while you can. Come back when you're ready for your next fight.
Oh, does she just like cure your rads when you walk out? Wow. Yeah, so it's even less of a factor than I was making it out to be. All right.
You again? Back for more, huh?
That's me.
I wouldn't count on luck this time. You damn well better be ready.
Who am I going to be fighting?
Asher says he wants to make this one good, so he gave you the Bear Brothers. They're a couple of mean bastards. Hell, rumor has it they're halfway to Trog as it is. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Just fine.
Yeah, probably.
Well, all right, that's what I like to hear. Get on in there.
And to mix it up this time, we will use the Metal Blaster. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Metal Blaster.
They're savage. They're brutal. They're here to keep this worker in place. The undefeated Bear Brothers. Let's find out if the newcomer can hold against real fighters. Release! Fight!
So these guys are, I think, former members of Brotherhood of Steel, or they're related to a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. One of the members of Lion's Pride and the Citadel is named Kodiak, and these are his brothers, supposedly. John Bear and Grud Bear. Deathclaw Gauntlet, I'll take that.
The Bear Brothers are dead!
I think you can talk to him about this, or he'll mention them to you. Something. I mean, it's not anything complex, but it is kind of interesting because the Brotherhood of Steel came to the pit. And I feel like we read a journal entry about that, actually. Or we had a holotape mention it? I don't know. Maybe not.
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches.
I'm meaner.
One more fight and you're free. But I wouldn't plan on making it through the next one. Here's a shot for the Rads. Come back when you're ready for your last fight.
I'm ready.
You again? Back for more, huh?
Sure am.
This'll be your last fight, Scab. One more and I don't get to call you that anymore. You ready?
Who am I going to be fighting?
You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole. There's only ever been, what, 3? I guess he got a taste for blood. But unfortunately for you, he's got a pretty decent gun. So odds are this is the last time you and I will be talking.
Well, unfortunately for him, I have power armor, so I think I'll be fine.
Well, all right. That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
Now, this slave has proven willing to kill and die for his freedom. But how will he fare against the last man who made it all the way? Gruber.
Gruber.
Undefeated in the hole, Gruber has yet to meet his match. Only one will walk out with their freedom. Only one will walk out alive. Release the barrels. Go!
Yeah, the radiation is so dumb. If she just heals you after every one, like, okay, I could sit here for the next 20 minutes and not die of rads. Good old Gruber. He's actually not even hostile to us. Can we talk to him? Okay, yeah, it's because he didn't see us. I was gonna say, like, I didn't think he had any dialogue. Yes, how do you like my metal blaster? I also have a really good gun. Did I break your gun? Oh, I think I did. The Infiltrator, which I believe...
Gruber falls! Gruber falls! The champion is toppled! A new slave rises from the gutter to join us! Welcome him! He's earned it!
You've earned it. I feel like I'm playing Oblivion. Yeah, so we just got the Infiltrator. Non-unique variant? Yeah, okay, so the Perforator, the one we got from collecting the ingots, is the unique variant of the Infiltrator. Kind of confusing because it has a very distinct name. It's not just called submachine gun or something like most guns are in Fallout. It's odd that we can't repair our Perforator with it. Maybe because it's already repaired all the way? The other thing is I wanted to look at that perk because it said we got some bonus damage resistance and bonus rad resistance, maybe? Pit Fighter. Both your damage and radiation resistance have been increased by 3%. Yay! I guess that's pretty good.
Well now, aren't you quite the scrapper? Congratulations. You've done well. Asher wishes to see you. The guards will be told to allow you to pass.
Where can I find him?
He watches over the city from Haven. His tower in Uptown. Take the northeast exit from here and look for the tallest building in town. Oh, Asher also said that he has a few gifts for you. You'll find them in a container behind me. Enjoy, and don't keep the man waiting.
Yes, the few gifts he gives you is the gear that got taken off you, which for us was garbage, and I don't really care for most of it, but, oh, well, I guess I do want this, the books. I forgot about those, honestly. Wow, they even took our keys. Guess I do want this back. Yeah, we're like 91 XP away from leveling up. Gosh dang it. Whoa. What's going on with that? Okay. Just don't talk to that lady. It's like zooming in like she has something to say, but she doesn't. I do kind of want to call it there. It's a very good stopping point. I was hoping to get a level up though before we... Man, why is it always sending me to this door? You can't go that way to get to where we want to go. What does our quest marker say? Visit Asher, right? Yeah. Lies. Don't listen to the quest markers. They don't know what they're talking about. But with 2 super awesome new guns acquired, one of my favorite, and then also the metal blaster is super good for an energy weapon, I am going to end the video there for today. I think we'll be able to finish the pit next time. We're basically 2/3 of the way through already. Like I said, it is not a long DLC, especially compared to Point Lookout. It's very contained in itself. You get some really good rewards. I was kind of hoping you'd get more XP. This was kind of my ace in the hole to maybe get 3 or 4 levels, but kind of looking like we might just get 1 level from all of it. That's kind of sad. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to hit 50. I think when we get to New Vegas, I'm going to reset our level back down to 1 with the mod I have. It'll take all of our guns, reset our level. I think it'll reset our skills, but I'm not going to put them down to 1 again. I'll just leave them at whatever the default is. And then also, I think we keep all of our perks. So we're going to be level 1, but we're still going to be very strong. It doesn't remove perks because I think it causes a lot of bugs. I don't necessarily want to sit there and remove them myself because it might cause bugs that way too. But yeah, I had planned on having our levels reset, but I wanted to get to level 50 because then we could set all of our special attributes to 9 before we do that reset. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So it's not that big of a deal because if we get our level reset to 1, we're going to have a lot more perk points to put into intense training. So it kind of balances itself out that way. You know, we have to put however many points we've put already, and our stats are so bad still. Yeah, our intelligence is high, everything else is pretty abysmal. Luck and strength are average, they're 5. We're just getting bonuses to them right now. So yeah, that's why I was shooting for 50 so bad. It would be nice to get these set to 9 before we head to New Vegas. Anyways, next time we'll finish the Pit DLC. Until then, thank you for watching, and peace out.